Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do One Piece Chapter 775 review to Lucian with love. Oh my god, Señor. Fuck. Now, before I get started, I gotta say, I got like about 2 to 5 PMs about folks wanting me to do a live reaction for this chapter, and I can see why when I read the chapter, but I didn't do live reaction because Thursday morning I had issues and I can't do it Thursday afternoon. Thursday night I could, but I was doing some stuff. Let me leave it at that. And today is Friday, obviously, but I'm doing a lot of videos today. Keep it simple. So because I'm doing a lot of videos today, I said, you know what, let me do a review this week. And next week, I can't do a video for One Piece. Well, I can do a discussion video, which I have in mind. Long overdue. But there's going to be no chapter next week. Oh, Oda, hiatus, or a week break. It happens all the fucking time. And I think this is like, no, fuck. We still have Diamante versus Kiros. Okay, so after that battle, there's nothing else. Because Fujitora is chilling right now. Sabo is unfortunately chilling. He should be in perpetual warfare the entire time so we can see more of his shit. I believe, yeah, Plateau 2 is taken care of. Plateau 3 is taken care of. So after this, all that's left before the main event should be Kiros and Diamante. Now, when it comes to this chapter, let me start with the Frankie Señor Pink stuff, and then I want to backpedal because something fascinating seems to be working, or seems to be going on behind the scenes. Flamingo has other stuff, and I'm like, fuck, he always has other shit. So, when it comes to Frankie Señor Pink, listen, everyone knows, and if you don't know, now you're gonna know. The Frankie I love, the Frankie that I grew up on, is the scumbag Frankie. It's the Ric Flair Frankie. The Frankie that had no problem when your back was turned, going on his knees, giving you a dick punch, and then just bailing. That was the Frankie I was all about. Alright? The underground boss Frankie. The Frankie who would just, he would kick a kid in the water and let him drown. Like, well, not that far, but you get my point here, okay? He was just filthy. And now Frankie's a man's man, and I'm like, oh, and he's a robot. It's like weird. It's like Oda has, just for a second, think about Frankie's transition. He goes from being an underground scumbag boss who's doing like the most like dirtiest shit possible. Usopp, just taking Usopp, beating him down in his Frankie house. And then him taking like 200 million berry and bailing like, fuck you, dude, whatever. And you go from that to softening up because he has mates, and after Robin squeezed his balls, he had a change of heart to a certain degree, obviously, especially to that degree. Shit, my god, any man would. And then he becomes a robot, and then he becomes a gag robot, and he's pressing his freaking nose and hairstyles and shit. I'm like, fuck, I'm not liking this Frankie. And then here comes Señor Pink, also he's a man's man. He's a man's man. I'm like, fucking my god. Like, Frankie has very strange shifts in, like, character structure. It's weird. I'm like, when you sit down and look at it for, like, a few minutes, you're like, wow. Like, Frankie's been through a lot of shifts in character. It's weird. But either way, and he's still doing the robot thing isn't over, but now there's an additional factor to Frankie's character too. He's a man's man, taking attacks without dodging. And even though the previous Frankie had no problem laying down, like, yeah, Frankie invincible, bitch. What up now? You can't do shit. Centauros, yeah, no problem doing the scumbag shit. So this to me was an okay set of, well, no, not okay, because all we really saw is another suplex. We saw another iron punch, or strong hammer, I should say. But what was cool, this is where things actually got really cool. After the talking is done for the most part, Señor starts to do his ultimate attack, the Baby Buster. And the Baby Buster ain't no bitch. This dude went up like several hundred kilometers, I think. And because he was above the tower that he swam up. So you have like the buildings that are like, what, like 4 or 5 stories tall. And then there's a giant tower on the buildings, which is like at least 3 or 4 buildings in overall. So like, let's give or take like what, like 15 stories up. And then he's going way above the damn tower. I'm like, fucking shit. So he's at least like 100 to 200 kilometers up there. And, or I should say meters. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying kilometers. I'm sorry. No, he's 100 to 200 meters up there. Fucking come on. No, he's not. He's not that. So, no, he's not Bambino. He's not Bambino. He's not there yet. But here's the point, though. He comes down with that Baby Buster. I'm like, fucking shit, damn. She had some weight. That was like, you can't do a suplex any better. I'm like, fuck. That was one hell of a suplex. Frankie's like, no. Still here. And he ate 30 of them shits beforehand. So the entire battle between Frankie and Señor Pink has been nothing but strong hammers and suplexes the entirety of the battle. Frankie takes that final Baby Buster and then brings down the fist. Frankie Iron Boxing. I'm like, alright. So it's over. It's done. But in the midst of this, we have flashback. And this, to me, I thought was sad. But it does show us why he's wearing the baby getup. And because he's doing it because of his former wife, Lucienne, who is now in a... She's not dead. She's in a vegetative state because of him. And it's like, fuck. Now, indirectly, but no, directly, kind of, because she ate the pirates. And... I mean, I don't know what island they were on, but they were some kind of island. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the North Blue, because that's where they originate from, the Quixote Pirates. And they were married, and he was making money, doing his pirating. Yo ho ho. And unfortunately, one day when he left for a week, their son, Gimlet, who was newly born, died. He had a fever. His fever spiked when he left, and the hospital couldn't do anything for him, because Daddy wasn't there. And when Daddy came back with flowers, no, Gimlet died. And then she finds out he's a pirate, because the bank, they don't know what the fuck he is. I mean, well, they probably do, but not in a good way. And lo and behold, she runs out in rain, in the stormy, it was raining, fuck it. And then she got hit by some kind of landslide. And she survived, but she suffered to the point where she's now in a vegetative state. And I'm pretty sure that she's dead now, but it's not really stated that much. It's not stated at all, actually. But she managed to crack a smile, even though she's in that state, when he would wear Gimlet's stuff. So I don't know what it's called, but like the headpiece, that was Gimlet's thing. And he's still wearing it today. So he's doing this all in the memory of his assumed dead wife and dead child. Like that was some heavy shit, man. I was like, damn, Señor Pink, what the fuck up? Nigga, like when you read that, that's the first thing you say, like, nigga, damn, like it was tough. I'm like, damn, like Señor. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it tops, Brooks or Laws or but still, it was pretty heavy. And seeing him there for like the first time actually cry after he took the Frankie Iron Boxing, and then Frankie wiped away the tears. Like, no, I'm not gonna show your face with tears in front of your posse. It ain't happening. So now the Frankies, so now they've won. The factory's gonna be like destroyed at this point in time. There's no one stopping them. And this goes back to what was said at the beginning of the chapter. So, Jola, what the fuck is Flamingo trying to restore? What? What the fuck? Shit. Because I got a feeling that this has direct ties to Kaido. I'm not too sure that's the case or not. But it was stated that the reason why Mancherry, one of the main reasons why she's so important is because she has this ability called the Chiyu. Well, her ability is the Chiyu no Mi, but she also has restoration powers. And with these restoration powers, they want to restore something. And it ties to the Smile Factory. Therefore, the Smile Factory cannot be destroyed for the sake of this restoration. Of what? And mind you, this is Kaido's shit. This is Kaido's merch. He wants to make sure that his shit is on. Well, first of all, it's over. Frankie's gonna come in there. He's gonna do a Frankie, what's it called? Radical Beam or Coup de Burst, and he's blowing up this factory. The factory's done. It's over. Kaido, at some point in the future, is like, knock, knock, yo. Yeah, you got my shit? And Flamingo's like, yeah, about that, and over, done. If Law and Luffy don't kill Flamingo, Kaido will. Because Kaido needs his merch. Now, what they're trying to restore, again, I'm not too sure. It's a very vague thing. We're not getting that many hints, aside from the fact that it ties to the Smile Factory itself. So there may be something within the Smile Factory that we are not aware of just yet. So this may actually prolong the events that unfold before the final battle, or maybe even during the final battle, or to make sure something in the Smile Factory that we're not aware of yet. Some hidden thing that's trying to be restored. Maybe, or no, I was gonna say it's ancient weapon related, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. So that being said, I am curious. My interests have been piqued a little bit because Flamingo has something else. He has other shit, apparently, that has yet to be revealed. So Flamingo, always puppeteering, like, always in the background and shit. Like, you think, you won, but I got this shit. I got, like, 15 hidden pockets that you never knew I had. I got shit hidden in my feather pink coat, bitch. What up now? You thought I was done? Fuck no, I ain't done yet. I got this card, and I got this card. I'm like, shit. That's a fucking magician. He's Houdini. Houdini 3.0 with linkier legs and sunglasses. So you get my point. So I'm done. That's it. I'm done. King rate the video, comment, subscribe. The chaptering overall, I'm gonna give it a rating of a, let's say, a great. No, not great. I think it's too much. I'm gonna give it a good plus, because the Luciana thing, I think, does have some weight. It really does. And I'll leave it at that. So again, rate the video, please. Rate it, you fuckers. Comment, as always, and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I will see you guys and gals later. Have a nice one. Yeah, there you go. Rate it.